keeping it real, realistic, and developmentally appropriate ways to teach science, technology, engineering, arts, and math to infants, toddlers, and teens. Well, we all know that Einstein did not learn all he knew about science from flashcards, and play is the highest form of research. So in this clip, I'm going to share strategies to keep it real and authentic to help children to reach their fullest potential. This clip is for parents, teachers, caregivers, grandparents, and early intervention providers, or anyone that's working with young children aged 0 to 3. Well, what is STEAM? First, science. So young children love to experiment, that fell, observe, collect rocks, dirt, pieces of lint, and manipulate objects. In a classroom, it may be through a sensory table, Play-Doh, predicting who will come to school today, or in a home environment, trying to experiment on how to get the cookies from out of the pantry. Technology is any tool that makes life easier. So yes, of course, when we think of technology, we think of computers or smartphones. But don't forget, technology is also a spoon, crayons, a shovel, tape, string, their cup. Yes, their sippy cup is technology. A bottle, anything that we use as a tool. Engineering. Engineering involves building, whether they're building blocks or stacking up those little dairy creamers as you're sitting at the restaurant waiting for your meal. All of that involves problem solving, using tools to problem solve, cause and effect toys, imagination, imagining how they might build something or create something, all involves engineering. Well, we heard a lot about STEM, but what about STEAM? STEAM includes the arts, because we know that when a child is creative, that's actually going to help them to solve problems. So for an example, how can they imagine, right, how to create the next new technology if they can't imagine? Yes, pretending a banana is a phone is a first step to imagining the next Sears Tower, or I think it's a Willis Tower now, or imagining the next new technology. Before there was Facebook, someone had to imagine it. So pretending, drawing, singing, acting out stories builds those skills. Next, math. And as a parent, I definitely wanted my children to have a strong foundation in math. And that begins in infancy. So numbers are all around you. Shapes, patterns. There are patterns on your clothes. There are numbers as you climb the stairs to go to a different part of a building or a different part of a house. There's geometry everywhere. Sorting, classifying, patterns on socks and diapers, full and empty in their sippy cup, or even washing your hands has a sequence or a schedule. All of that is math. It's everywhere around us. So I tell anyone, whether it's parents, grandparents, early intervention providers, when you're thinking about STEM or STEAM for children ages 0 to 3, you want to teach. So what does teaching entail? One, talk about what you're doing. So describing, well, now I'm going to put lotion on my hands, and I'm going to open up the bottle, click, 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 and squeeze out the warm lotion and rub it on my fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Also, in addition to describing what you're doing, describe what the baby's doing. So, for example, in the pictures that I have on the screen, look at you, how you're reaching for the hard toy. That toy has so many colors. Look at you banging it. You are trying to put that in your mouth. How does it taste? Is it cold? Is it hard? It can't taste very good. Well, those conversations, well, that is STEM. You're talking about the attributes of objects, You're talking about the numbers that go along with something. So that is science and math. You also want to extend when they pretend. So if a baby says car, you mean the blue car moving quickly down the road. I wonder how long it'll take them to get there. Let's predict. Or what do you notice? You want to bring out the attributes of something. Those are the early stages of geometry. That has corners. It's round like a sphere. A sphere is round like your ball. You want to be able to talk about empty and full. How did that happen? How did that become so empty? What do you hear? What do you feel? What would happen if this fell over? We would make a mess. How can we clean it up? You're right. We would need paper towels. And no, babies, children under the age of 3 have very limited language. So sometimes they might be looking at the paper towel or looking to see where their diaper is. And then you want to pick up on that because young children can actually understand more than what they can say. In addition to all those skills, you want to acknowledge, describe, and demonstrate. I see that you're making a tower with the dairy creamers. I wonder if I could try it. And then you're going to try to stack 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I see that you're mixing something. Yes, you're mixing the vegetables with the applesauce. That might be changing the texture and the taste. So, oh yes, the broccoli is green. And it has little stems on it. Did you observe that? Yes, you are a little scientist. And then you also want to coach your child or a child that you're working with. You are working so hard to figure out how to get that cookie. Keep trying. Or maybe we should try to figure out how to get your vegetables. Or look at you using your spoon to eat your food. Yes, that's a tool that we use. You're doing a good job of getting it all in your mouth and not on the floor. You did discover a way to fit the blue ball into the tube. I'm not sure if that was very safe to do that. So let's find a new way to play with this toy. And then lastly, you want to hone in on STEAM in everyday routines and experiences. There's science everywhere. A scientist is observing, collecting. You did collect 3 ribbons that fell off of out of your hair. Okay. Why? How many do we have here? So there's always math. You always are looking at the texture of something. Oh, that has a round shape. It's curved. Or that's pointed. Well, that is tall. You are right. It's very big and very heavy. The car is going so fast. Talking about motion. Talking about those early scientific principles. Even before your child truly understands what it all means. So here's some everyday routines to think about. Washing your hands is STEAM. You could talk about the colors that they see. Yes, that soap is a white color. You are really knowing your colors. Or 1, 2, 3 pumps. Whoa, what if we did more than 3 pumps? How long should we wash our hands to get all the dirt off? What are you noticing? What do you see? When they're eating. Oh, 1, 2, 3 pieces. Well, this is a big piece, and it's shaped like a circle. And that's the banana. But then we also have a grape. It's actually more of of an oval. So this is a circle, and this is an oval. And then you're going to talk about the texture of what all these foods feel like. Oh, that is cold. Brain freeze. Or yes, hot, very hot. You're talking about temperature. You're talking about shapes. You're talking about texture. That is STEAM for a baby. Well, I like to call diaper changing the most academic activity that you can do. It happens all day long. What's that smell? Let's take you over and change your diaper. What will we discover? Let's open. 1, 2. What are the shapes on this diaper? Or even looking at their clothes as you're changing their diaper. Well, I'm going to pull up your striped shirt. It does have stripes. That's a pattern. And talking about patterns, wow, that's algebra. Those are beginning algebra concepts. Yes, it does have different colors. Oh, how many wipes will it take to get this off? 1, 2, 3, 4. Putting in some rhyme, because rhyming words and singing is also patterns. Patterns is math. 1, 2, we're cleaning you. 3, 4, shut the door. 1, 2, we're cleaning you. I think you've got the pattern. 1, and then pause. And your baby may say 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. You've got the pattern. 1, 2. 1, 2. Yes, we're cleaning you. So you're having these great rich discussions. Yes. How many times do you wipe a nose? Now, when you first wipe their nose, they try to run from you as soon as you take the tissue. But if you take that tissue and you say, oh, it's a butterfly, and take the tissue. Sorry, I don't have tissue right here. Take your tissue and make it like a butterfly. And then the baby, of course, is going to look at your wonderful butterfly you made with the tissue. Then you wipe their nose. And then you go, 1 wipe, 2 wipe, 3 wipes, more. 1 wipe, 2 wipe, 3 wipe, more. And you sing and you laugh. And you guess what? The next time you pull out a tissue, that baby says, bye-bye. You remembered I talked about how a tissue can look like a butterfly. And it's going to fly to get that nose. Changing their clothes. So not just diaper changing, but getting dressed is a great time to teach STEAM. What colors are you wearing? We'll teach them about art, right? Shapes is also talking about art, right? And those art concepts. Oh, it looks like you have one pink. And that diaper, yes, it has lots of colors. Well, let's open this up. Let's open. You look like you need to change these clothes. We spilled. Let's change from this soft pink, right? And change into something nice and clean. 1, 2, 3 buttons. 4, 5, 6 buttons. And then you're going to talk about, oh, it's coming, over your head, it's coming. It's over. Terms such as over, under, behind, stretch out your arms. Those are also positional words that are those early foundations that we want to make clear for children. Just feeding a tiny baby with a bottle. You are drinking. Oh, that bottle is hard. I see you're reaching. It's almost empty. You are right. Empty. Children have to learn words such as empty, full. If you're quiet while you're feeding, if you're talking on the phone while you're feeding a child or changing their diaper or wiping their nose, you are missing an opportunity to teach STEM. You're missing an opportunity to teach. So, if you want more ideas on how to teach STEAM or STEM, then be sure to check in with my Teachers Pay Teachers store. So again, that's on Teachers Pay Teachers, and my store is Angela Searcy's Simple Solutions store. There, I'll provide lots of tools to help you think about how to embed teaching and STEAM and STEM throughout the day and really bring to life any small interaction and make it meaningful. If you need more ideas and want to see more videos, don't forget to check out my YouTube channel, Angela Searcy's Simple Solutions channel on YouTube. And lastly, oh, I love to connect with you. So don't forget, you have my email, you have my phone number, and I love to connect on social media to get your comments and your questions. So please connect with me, and hope to see you next time. Thank you.